Hello, everybody. My name is Matt Reichenthal, aka Coach Matt, and I've always had a passion for health and fitness throughout my life. I played sports, growing up, and was into football and basketball, and being active was really a big part of my life, growing up. However, once I went through college and stopped playing sports on a regular basis, got into the workforce and in my career. A lot of those activities that I used to do, my earlier days, as far as strength training and working out, plyometrics, staying active, just kind of overall went to the wayside there, and just wasn't consistent. Was overeating, over consuming, drinking too much, and just didn't really have any kind of discipline or habits that caused me to become severely overweight. I was a very fit person, throughout high school and most of college, and got to be about 50 pounds overweight. Right now I weigh about 180. I was at about 230, 235. And I struggled, throughout that time, and right now I'm at 41, so in my early to mid 30s, did a lot of yo-yo dieting, was up and down, and just didn't really understand some key principles behind staying fit, being healthy, nutrition, strength training, to really be able to easily help maintain my healthy lifestyle. And as I got a little bit older, my purpose to be able to make an impact in my community, to help others, and really be my best self. I started to really learn about how to maintain a healthy lifestyle in a way that suited my life. I'm a busy entrepreneur, salesperson. I work long hours. I really have a passion. I'm in the steel business, and I really have a passion for what I do. I can work 10, 12-hour days, if not more sometimes. And so having the appropriate amount of exercise and the right diet is really key in the way that you train. Somebody like a busy executive or a doctor, they can't train like they are a performance athlete. It's just a different concept, a different idea on how to get maximum results. So the key, especially for busy executives, people that are in business, busy professionals, or really anybody that just has a certain type of lifestyle related to working long hours and that sort of thing. The key is to get the maximum amount of results with the least amount of effort. If you're overexerting yourself, you're exercising too much, you don't have the appropriate diet, you're just not going to have the energy that it takes to get to where you want to go. So I believe that everybody needs a coach in their life to help guide them, and to help get them back on track when they get off track, to give them some ideas, some philosophies in order to really maximize whatever it is in life that they're trying to do. And the first thing I wanted to talk about is, my goal is to help people, busy professionals, people that have a busy lifestyle, they have family, they have friends, they have community, a lot of things going on in their life. So, the key is to really be able to fit your exercising and be able to create a diet that fits what you do on a daily basis. My number one concept is for fat loss, and also obviously for building muscle, is strength training. You've got to get a certain amount of strength training that's appropriate for your life, on a habitual basis. Even if it's 2 days a week, 3 days, 4 days, whatever fits your lifestyle. My philosophy is getting some full body compound lift type training at least a few times a week, so that you can hit every body part on a more frequent basis. Number two, nutrition. Nutrition is probably the most essential thing, really, that and probably sleep and stress relief. But you're getting the appropriate amount of protein so that you can build muscle, boost your metabolism, and the appropriate amount of calories based on how much energy you exert throughout the day, how busy you are, how much you're exercising. If you're not getting the appropriate amount of calories, you're not going to have the energy that it takes to sustain, a certain kind of lifestyle that you want to maintain and live. So I believe protein is probably the key basis behind the nutrition. And for me, I like to get 20 to 30% of my calories from fat, and the rest from healthy carbohydrates. And beyond that, it's really purpose driven. Why is it that you want to get into shape? Why is it that you want to be healthy? You have to have a real passion, a real purpose behind that. If you don't have a strong purpose, it's going to be hard for you to stay on track when things get difficult. Having specific goals on what you want to weigh, what you want to look like, and reviewing it on a daily basis, becoming habitual and consistent on not only the exercise and the nutrition, but also in reviewing your goals, where you're trying to go, what you're trying to accomplish on a daily basis, so that you can execute and motivate yourself when you're not feeling like going to the gym, or when you're not feeling like eating the right things. Now, I also believe that in regards to nutrition, going back there for one moment, it's okay to you have to have fun. You have to eat some fun foods, some desserts, some drinks, socializing with friends. That's important too. But doing it at the appropriate levels. Habits. How do you create habits? How do you sustain habits? Number one, you've got to set goals that are realistic for yourself and your lifestyle. Making sure that you're not going to just say, I'm going to work out 6 or 7 days a week when you're working 10-hour days, 12-hour days. That's just not realistic. You have to have the appropriate amount of exercise that enables you to realistically be able to develop these habits, and realistically be able to execute on these goals. And if you set the appropriate goals, have the appropriate amount of exercise for you, creating those habits will be more realistic and easier. Now then you can build upon that if you want to do more, little by little. Same thing with walking. And my ideal concept of one of my concepts for fat loss is simply walking, staying active throughout the day. My goal is to get 10,000 steps per day. You may not hit that right away, but start with 5,000 steps, start with 6,000 steps, and do something that's achievable for you. And over a period of time, it will become habitual. It'll just become a part of who you are. So those are some of my key concepts. Again, strength training, making sure that you're getting in the gym a few times a week, some full body training, so you can build muscle, so that you can boost your metabolism. Number two, nutrition, getting the appropriate amount of protein and healthy vegetables, healthy fats and carbohydrates, and the appropriate amount of calories to be able to sustain your lifestyle. The goal setting, that's the habits, the goal setting, the purpose, are kind of all intertwined. But you have your purpose, which leads into, okay, well, my purpose leads me to some specific goals that I need to hit. I have this purpose, and because of this purpose, I need to meet these specific goals, really clear and concise goals. And, make those goals something that, a really strong purpose behind those goals, so that it'll enable you to create some sustainable habits. Because when things get tough, you have that strong purpose, you have specific goals, you will overcome those days that you don't feel like it, you'll have a strong enough reason to develop those habits over a period of time. So those are some concepts that I've developed over the years, and hopefully maybe a few ideas that I've shared here will be helpful for you. And please feel free to share this, send this to somebody that may need to hear this or see this, to maybe get some ideas in order to help them take actions to wherever they want to go. Anyway, I hope you found this video somewhat insightful and helpful, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.